Well, hello. Today's movie is the 2005 science fiction Aeon Flux with Charlize Theron. The year is 2145, and the human population has been reduced to 5 million, living in the city of Bragna. Aeon Flux is part of the rebel Monarchans that are fighting to overthrow the regime of the Goodchilds, the family of the scientists that created the vaccine. Her sister is killed by the secret police, and she wants revenge, which she gets when she's assigned to kill the leader, Trevor Goodchild. With the help of another Monarchan who had her feet replaced with hands, they infiltrate the government complex. Aeon gets to Trevor, but she hesitates as he recognizes her, and she him. She instead gets captured, but manages to escape with the help of some weird little balls. She soon finds out that Trevor's brother Oren is the one manipulating the Monarchans to kill his brother and stage a coup so he can take over. She also finds out the secret to the city. The vaccine to the pandemic made everyone sterile, and so everyone is cloned, and all births are just cloned embryos. Only women are starting to give birth naturally, and Oren sees this as a threat to his power. Aeon's sister was killed. Aeon, though, manages to convince her fellow Monarchans to fight Oren. Aeon then destroys the blimp that houses the cloned DNA and frees the city. So, this movie was originally based on a animated TV series from MTV back in the 90s. And, it was a bit of a disappointment. I know the creator did not like it. And it only made, it was a budget of 55 million, but only made 52, so it was a very clear bomb. I know also apparently it was re-edited by the studio, and 30 minutes were cut out or something because they thought it was too much of an art film. Now, I'd never seen the director's cut, I guess. I mean, it could be worse, it could be better, but honestly, this movie I got from a 12 pack of movies because it had some DVDs that I had some movies I wanted, and I never really heard of this movie at all. Just okay, I'll check it out. Even when it came out, I never heard of it, so it obviously never, it just kind of went out there. I mean, some good stuff is obviously it's competently done. It has decent special effects. The actors didn't do anything wrong. It had an intriguing story, but honestly, it never really. It was just kind of dull. It was generic. It had a lot of generic fighting, like Matrix-y style stuff, which you got around at that time. But even the fight scenes are just kind of dull and uninspiring. And it's kind of I guess pretty much a mediocre movie. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't really. I watched it a second time just for this review. I don't really feel I'll ever have in the future of a rewatchable for this movie. So it's what it is. Obviously, it was filmed in Berlin, and that's there's not much else to say about this movie. Like I said, it was just it's just uninspiring. So if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. So you stuck with me this long. Thanks a lot. You're a unique individual.